What up? What up? For no fame, back at it again. And Chris Brown new album Breezy is flopping, and Chris Brown is mad. So we got to ask the question: is Chris Brown falling? Has he fallen from grace? We're gonna talk about it real quick. Now, Chris Brown is upset that his new album Breezy is not doing too good. It's supposed to be officially released on July 8th. It has 24 tracks, many different features. Some of the hottest, newest artists are on there. And Chris Brown feels like he is not getting attention that he normally would get for his album release. And he feels a certain way about him getting a lot of negative press. Now, Chris Brown says it seems like y'all only invest in the negative stories about me. Chris gets in trouble, the whole world is on it. Chris drops the album, crickets. And he put up the cricket emojis. He wrote this story on Instagram over the weekend. Now, y'all also got to remember what you should already know by now is Chris Brown has been accused of many different things. In 2019, he was accused of sexually assaulting a woman in Paris, in which he was arrested and released, and eventually the charges got dropped. He also was alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman in Miami, and she was suing for 20 million. And according to the consensual text messages that Chris Brown had in his possession, he was able to get that case dropped as well. So as of right now, we can't say Chris Brown is not being dealt with like he used to. He used to be highly regarded. He was one of the industry's favorites. Now it seems like he has fell from grace, in my opinion. And we did not see Chris Brown at the all-white party over the weekend with Mike Rubin. So we have to assume that now Chris Brown might be spiraling out of control. And we got to remember last week, a couple weeks straight, he's been trending on the topic of who's better between Chris Brown and Michael Jackson. And a lot of us know Michael Jackson is better. But even Chris Brown had to come out and say that's cap. He's not better than Michael Jackson. But one thing I said, in my opinion, I hope he don't end up dead like Michael Jackson. Because right now, that might be the only comparison to Michael Jackson. First, Michael got accused of being Chester. Then he got accused of being weird. Then Michael Jackson mysteriously disappeared and they said he was on drugs. Well, kind of Chris Brown is kind of falling into that same category. His name is in the news for negative sexual assault. Chris Brown is also one who is believed to be on drugs. He has been accused of being on drugs. And not only that, Chris Brown might be falling from grace. And I hope they don't say Chris Brown passed out in a hotel or in his mansion somewhere like Michael Jackson. So other than that, Chris Brown also said is back bracking and he about to get back on some gangster shit. Obviously, he's saying the good guy role is not working for him and he's ready to go back to being the bad Chris Brown. So he says he's about to get back on some gangster shit. So we're going to stay tuned and pay attention to Chris Brown, aka Breezy. And maybe he actually does have some good music on this album. When I get a chance, I'll take a listen. But as of right now, Chris Brown is mad. His album is flopping, and things are not really working in his favor. So we're going to stay tuned. We're going to pay attention. Other than that, I'm for no fame, and I'm out.